Not in tremendous pain. What are you talking about? I didn't pull a muscle walk into the supermarket. I'm young and fit. Ow! Okay. Hello everybody and welcome everybody. If you're watching this later on YouTube, do remember to subscribe because we're halfway there to the magic monetization number. And the sooner I get to that magic monetization number, the sooner you can stop hearing me say pretty please. Subscribble. Okay. Subscribble. Hello, Eliaval. Welcome, welcome. Need to go spam Discord. Need to go spam Discord. Need to go spam Discord. Spamming Discord is fun. Ooh, I need to... Oh, darn it. There's a lot of things to catch up on. There's a lot of things to catch up on in the From the Depths content mines. Tink, tink, tink. Oh, hello, First Line Chat. Hello, Kavalak. Hello, Tactical Spaghetti. Hello, 19LG99. The gang is here. Some of the gang. Not the whole gang. Who is the gang? What is our gang sign? Our gang sign is just holding up something cute. I don't have a sooty plushie, but... Fruit bat? Fruit bat. Okay. What was I doing? I was sharing links. Didn't even see Borderwise at 9:59. No! I don't know what that means. Okay, Plutono Hub, Plutono Hub. We have Plutono Hub. That's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Hello, John McFirst. Hello, Orange. What the hell was that? Did anyone else hear that laugh? What? Clearly you should be here before the stream starts. Joke. Oh, you got jokes. Do I need to increase the counter on the site? Yes, I heard it. What counter? Sorry? Yes, I don't know what's happening anymore. Alright, Plutono Hub. Yay! The Waterwise infection stats. Yep, I don't know. Possibly. Alright, let's pin that. Hello, Atlas Echo. Hello, Last Car is missing. Welcome to the party. It is really a party in here. Lyric. Okay, I'm already too warm. Well, this is a stream. First thing I do is take my clothes off. This is what people pay money for. No one pays money for this. You get what you pay for. Okay then. Hello. Good morning, Dr. Dooley. Welcome, welcome. Okay, what was I doing now? I was... shared links to stream. Shared Plutono Hub. I need to go find me spreadsheet. Preemptively. So let's go... Docs and sheets. Gemini can eat my ass. Okay. That just slipped out. I'm sorry for giving everyone that mental image. Alright, so we've got some housekeeping to do. We have some necessary rule changes to make, which I will note in my Plutono changelog, because I have one. Yep, here it is. Gonna preemptively put the date in. 21st, 08, 2025. There's gonna be things there. Right. What to do on stream. I have literally noted this. Okay, first thing we should do is that we have a new submission which we should look at. Alright, I'm just going tippy tappy tippy tappy tippy tappy tippy tappy tippy tappy tippy tappy. It is the Erdium Swarm, which is a submission for probably a drone slot of some kind. Okay. Wrong. I pay money for this. Yeah, you do. Thank you. Wrong streaming site for that. Take it off your clothes or something. My AC is broken. Feels like 101 F. Fahrenheit. Hello, Azusa. It's very late, so I can't say, but good platoning. Well, thanks for dropping by, driver. Honestly, if it's hot where you can get some fans. I get my fans from a site called OnlyFans. They sell fans and fan accessories. Though I want to hear the new rules. Don't worry. There is a changelog. Really important changelog. Really good air movement from those fans. Wouldn't be a solo stream without at least one rules change. But otherwise, don't forget the EMP rule. That is one of them. You should probably also look at the updated Strife song and Indomitable. Okay. Oh, the Strife song got updated too? Excellent. Where is it? SR Strife song and Indomitable. Yes, that is on the list. So, probably what's here. In fact, we're gonna look at... What are we gonna look at first? I'm just gonna go in here. Please enjoy this main menu. It's very nice. Bespoke, custom main menu. Okay. Right, so first thing on the list. Oh god, alright. FTD notes. I'm gonna put that there. Right, it is time to look at the new submission first. Because I want to. And there's a lot of the... I am subscribed to too many workshop things. Alright, so Erdium Swarm. This is just a swarm of things. Presumably, this goes like, goes where it is. And I need to go probably find the updated, what was it called? Strife song. Ping your Discord with the updated post for the Strife song. Thank you. I'm gonna go get that. Oh, so nice, so nice. Updated blueprints. Alright, so yeah, I got the Indomitable. I got it. Whoop. And, ooh! Woohoo! Alright, so the Chimera also got updated. Okay, gotcha. Alright, we are... This is good. Right, SR Chimera goes here just for giggles. Oh goodness. Alright, so we're not going to be doing a lot of shuffling today by the looks of it. What we're going to be doing is other things. Right, so Strife song had clipping, and now has less clicking. Clicking? Click. Alright, so what do we got here? We got... So the Indomitable goes here. And I already got that. Erdium Swarm goes here. Chimera goes here. And new Strife song goes here. Right, is that everything? Okay. Ping to a Discord. And, yep, okay, gotcha. Indomitable just got the clipping ruin, a tiny Easter egg hidden on the bridge. It is very small, so and hidden. Okay, gotcha. The Chimera update already put into the craft library since it didn't get removed. Okay, jolly good. It means I can just look at it. I love eggs. You can crack them on, stick a straw in there, slip out the juice. Gross. It's like a pre-bagged red. Cooked, right? Did the war jet not get uploaded in time? It's fine. I can wait until tomorrow. I didn't see it. Otherwise, did you get the godly heli? I got it. I got it. Did you just... Yeah, so it's like, that's what I was saying. It's like, Azusa, are you eating raw eggs? You shouldn't do that. That's bad. Don't eat raw eggs, people. That is an excellent way to get salmonella. Salmonella, it goes well on the pizza. But only if you want to die. Well, we're not even 10 minutes into the stream, and I've already done a vaguely offensive accent, so we're doing good. We are making excellent progress. Alright, so let's do this in no particular order. Let's just check the Strife song. Does it still have horrible clipping? No, it does not. By the looks of it. Hold on a minute. Let's see here. Right, so... There we go. Excellent. That can rotate. That's very good. Very good. Cool. That's the only thing that I did not like about it. So let's go here. Solar Republic. Not to be annoying, but I really... Wait, hold on. Ah, this thing... Wait a minute. Okay, no, this thing is mostly painted in fleet colors. That's okay. Phew! Alright then. Jolly good. Let's just spawn this against... I don't know. Go fight a dandelion while I type things. Alright then. Strife song is back in, by the looks of it. There we go. Right-ho. Green. And I'm just gonna put a little note. Fixed! Lovely! I love this little guy. Egg juice is great. What a bad day to have ears. People talk about salmon, but I only say I like salmon too. It's pretty delicious, so yeah, don't see a problem with that. Oh boy. We've started off weird. Very nice, very clean design. Happy to see it in. Yay! We saved it! Saved it. Alright, so, Strife Song. Tick that off. I am literally tipping things off. Right, and it still does things. Jolly good. Let's go put this where it lives. Right, so we'll update it. This is definitely not... Oops, that's the satellites. Not what I wanted. Strife Song is back in. Alright then. Right. Right, and now let's have a look at the Chimera. The new Chimera. Salmonella does not equal salmon. Yeah. The original drug for the hell was called Salmonella. Also had something called the tetanus poop nuke, yeah. Salmonella is like Cinderella if she was a fish. Alright, let's compare this to the old Chimera just while we're here. Let's see what's changed. Let's see what's changed. She is a little bit more expensive. What was changed exactly? I realize I just looked at this on Discord, so... Can you not? There we go. Alright, so the new one is a lot more expensive. I could literally just read this on the Discord. Is the new one bigger? No, it isn't. Huh. The new one has less decoration on the flight deck, interestingly enough. Okay, so I think I realized I forgot to hide a pee-pee inside the heli. That, you know what? That's okay. We'll live somehow. Okay, so what is this thing? Alright. AA missile turret, 12 interceptors, EMP proofing, Rylanor, test 9 version, and 1v1, and it's a much closer fight. Where the hell's the Rylanor again? Okay, the Rylanor. Oh! Huh, tested against a godly. Alright. Alright, let's throw this thing against, what do we throw the new Chimera against, just for giggles? Hold on, let's see here. Where's that AA turret? Does it have one? Aha! It does have one, back here. See? Making use of the space. And, yep, I see torpedo interceptors where before there were none. So let's just throw this against, something. A little something. So, if we have the new Chimera, let's throw it against... I'm just gonna pick something at random here. All vehicle types. What's a 300k thing? Bearing in mind that, does the Vindicator have torps? I don't know if anything has torps. Oh yeah, there's one, what was... Okay. Common workshop moment. Oh, that tends to be how it goes. It's just like the I'm trying to remember what my I think the ambush is the most Oh, that was very stupid. Whoopsie daisy. All right, let's try that again. Let's do Stonelight Presence. Let's do funky colors. What was a 300k? Not Grimaldus, what was it? The Vindicator, which I believe the Vindicator is a very strong craft. It doesn't matter. I just want to see how this looks different. Torpedoes? Torpedoes! Interesting. Why are you reversing, sir? Oh, hello! Somebody has torpedoes now! Oh, well done! Very well done! It now can do something against submarines. It's actually doing things to the Vindicator. I'm so impressed. Look at our look at our little carrier go. Just occurred to me I can't really... Okay, so... Torp Interceptors are clearly not doing flawlessly. It's still losing, but that's okay, because I think the Vindicator is actually really strong. Or is it? Am I mixing this? Am I mixing up this Sorol, like, missile boat with another Sorol missile boat? There's not that many of those. Strong guns, okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Valkyries are so fun. Vindicator is a hard, in my opinion. Okay. Does it have good passive active sonar? So, oh, does it not have passive sonar? Hold on a minute. Hold the phone. I don't think it actually has passive sonar. Oops. Hold on. Hold on. That's a whoopsie. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's see. If I go here... Uh-oh. It does not have passive sonar. Oops. I mean, that, like, I'm tempted to literally do that just now so we can get on with our lives. Let's go here. Does it have enough GPPP for it, though, is the question. I think, yeah, I think I'm just gonna... Just don't mind me, I'm just gonna fucking... Just gonna freaking do this. This doesn't have terrain proofing. Just gonna have to sneakily do that. Okay, well, you know what? I don't want to faff around adding more GPPPPPP. If you do put sonar on, post the blueprint file in Discord later so I can update the database. Okay, is it worth it? Because I don't want to do this for every design that has a problem. Let's see there. There is no room in here. There is no room at the inn. Let me back in the room. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait. Okay, there's a huge amount of space here. Uh-oh, no there isn't. Ooh. Ooh. Actually, there is a huge amount of space. I kind of don't want to mess with this. I think I'm just gonna leave that for now, and maybe let Inky Boy do this? You could just add GPPP to the detection. If it blows up, you don't need it anyways. I mean, true. Just let the builder update it. Yeah. Just add some random PP. Bot? There was a bot? Can some mod report it? I'm on mobile. Where's the bot? Where was the bot? Where was the bot? Ah! Okay, so no passive sonar. Gonna wait on that. So, I don't see bot. Okay, the bot's gone. Alright, so we're not gonna replace the, Alright, just gonna make a note here. Needs passive sonar. This is why you must combat test your stuff, people. Just, like, very quickly, because, like, you find stuff that's gone wrong very quickly. Alright, so next is... What's next? Alright, so let's look at the Erdium Swarm. Why has no one gifted a sub to stay hydrate body? Wait, did I drink? Oh, wait! I think someone redeemed a hydrate earlier, and I did not hydrate. Still better, one of the viewers' bots. Ooh. Okay, then. Well, I assume it's gone now. Let's go hang out in Glakave Land. Because Glakave Land is fun. Glakave Land, Glakave Land. So that's gonna sit there just to remind me. This is how you remind me. Don't sing Nickelback. Otherwise, you will drive everyone away. Oh, it's spinning. Oh, it's spinning. Oh, it's spinny spinny. Aha! Lots of APS bombers. Lots of APS bombers. Okay, missile and particle cannon. It has... This is how you remind me of who I really am. I don't know the lyrics. Oh dear. I'm not a bot. Okay. Oh god, the swarm is 600k. Yep. Yep. Ah, noise. What noise shall I make? This is how you remind me. I cracked myself up. Oh no. Alright, let's throw this against some kind of Glacave thingy. Alright, so Starlight Presence. Let's go find a Glacave thing. Ships! It is good against ships and nothing else. So let's throw it against a Swole Republic design. What is 600k of nonsense? Let's throw it against the Misericord. Why not? It's funny the second time. Yep. I don't know. Bread. What is that bread? Oh, God. Well, I probably drove some people off by singing Nickelback, so, I accept responsibility for my failures. Alright, so it's just a lot of diff. Oh, boy. This feels rude. This feels extremely rude. Going out on a limb saying this is extremely rude. But I do like it. I'm not sure this counts as godly because I think literally anything that drives at a reasonable pace is going to be a lot harder for this to hit. Alright, so how well does this do against something that can actually fight back properly? The Circle might just tank everything. Yeah, don't think so. Too many sub-vehicles, by the way. Oh, yep. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. There's a rule, and hopefully sub-vehicles maximum limit of 12 sub-vehicles per blueprint. I think that's too many. I can't actually tell. They're also colliding with each other a little bit. Okay, so the Misericord has a bad time. Let us load this in again and just check. Let's load this in. Alright, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is too many. And this is actually precisely the reason that rule was implemented, or at least it's a good reason, is because this is slightly too much diff. Pause and count. 10,000... I'm not sure the Nickelback was the problem. Are you sure? That could be argued this is fine since this is some kind of lag-inducing Minecraft. I mean, like, no, the rule is there. The rule's there for a reason. And also this is 600k for a drone swarm, which seems like a bit much. So I like this. This is definitely a nice middle finger to ships. Not that ships need that more in this campaign. The question is, what slot was this going for? There were drones here. Drone squadrons. Godly drone squadrons. There's 2 of them. I'm not sure this counts as godly, but then again, we could always, no wait, the expert slots are closed and probably should stay closed. Ooh. I'm not sure what to do with this. Technically rule breaker, but also that's a recent rule change, and it's like not hard to just delete like 2 of them. Remove the outer ford will be fine, I guess. Yeah. Instead, I looked at the higher number of island vehicles was the SS Analaris with 15. Yeah, maybe cut down the amount of drones just a bit. Have you watched it fight yet? Yeah. Yes. Yes, I have. Wait, who made this? Yes, I have. Like, were you not... Did you not see? Did you not see the battleship get vaporized? Like... Huh? Are you watching the stream? Is anyone watching the stream? Am I actually by myself? Okay. I was making pancakes. You know what? That is a valid excuse. The release needs to be compatible with rules. Yeah, alright, so... I like this. I don't know where to put it, though. Because it's not godly because it's like really hyper specialized, so We can demonstrate that, like, literally right now. If we throw this against... I guess basically anything that is good against aircraft. Where is the... I think the Banshee is actually a good, hot little counter to this. Yeah, so... They're not going to be able to catch her, probably. Although, you never know. Yeah, nah, so, this ain't gonna go well. Also, missile defense, what's that? Although going spinny definitely helps. Yeah, so, yeah, this ain't godly material because, you should not be able to completely be immune to it just by driving above a certain speed. Minor request to fix. Medium, honestly. Uh-oh, old Banshee. I think you just wanted to see the Banshee again. I like the Banshee. You know, but also, it's like, I was thinking, like, alright, what's a surface craft that drives quickly? Turns out that's pretty good fix. Alright, so... okay. I'm going to... Do we even need godly drones? Like, Campfire has so many godly craft already. Do we even need them? I think it... Alright, so let's go here. Let's figure something out. Because, actually, wait, yeah. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to... And I really hope I'm not screwing anyone over here. I'm going to close off one of these slots and open up this one. Because this is more of a medium design, simply because, yes, it is really good against, like, big, slow stuff, but that's literally it. It can't catch the Banshee. So, yeah, I think this is a medium design, but I'm going to yellow it in. Not going to save the blueprint yet. Where is it? Let me show you what I'm doing. This is the Erdium Swarm. Yep. So... Erdium. Did I just hear something again? What the hell is happening? Alright, so Erdium Swarm, yellowed in, provisional. Less needs 2 less sub. Be fully accepted. There we go. We do have a really cool situation sometimes when Borderwise thinks something is good enough, he adds it. Yeah. I do like specialized vehicles, they are neat. 4 less, it is 60. Oh, right, 4 less, 4 less, 4 less, 4 less. Okay then. What did I do for mobile time to be such a pain? I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna make me something to eat. Happy, eat. Yep. Okay, so again, I'm gonna leave that in there just as a reminder to not forget about it. And I'm gonna make a note here. Needs 2 less sub-vehicles. Change it to a medium slot. Because it's a middle finger to slow things on the surface and literally nothing else. Okay then, so let's have a look at the Abominable. This is the new one, and I believe it has an Easter egg on it, and has gotten rid of the spin block clipping. Okay, they got rid of the spin block clipping, not the actual spin block itself, so that's good to know. Is this actually the correct one? Where are you? Where are you? Show me your secrets. Alright, so, is this thing rotatable? So, angle is 3. Yay! Yay! Perfect! That's what we like to see. No more clipping. And there's apparently a... What have we got here? So... Just double checking. No more clipping. Okay, nope. Nope, nope, nope. It looks like it's all good. It's got lots of little turrets all over the place. My goodness. My goodness gracious me. Yep. Can we look at the heli now, by the way? I have to go soon. Okay, right after I check the Easter egg that's supposedly in the bridge here. I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm looking for. I might have to go look for this later. Uh-oh. Okay, cool party trick. Under the bridges. Under the bridges? Under the sea. Under the... Under the sea? Screw it. Reveal yourself to me immediately. What's this? Oh, it's a McWalrus. Oh, driver, you put a McWalrus in there. Well done. Okay, so I'm going to very quickly look at the new Godly Heli so Zuzu can see it. So, final. Let's have a look-see here. Alright, so both Zuzu and Driver were working on this a lot. This indeedy-ho. Alright, so this was a real team effort right here. There was Lachlan made the hull, I did a lot of the initial stuff, John fixed it, and Zuzu decorated it. There's stuff back here. Interesting. Neat, neat, neat. Alright, let's see here. I believe the internals have been rejiggered a lot. Okay, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of HP. Oh, these are fixed guns. Interesting. There's some custom jets there. Hither and thither. It's much more tight in here. There's a steam engine. Hello, there's just a steam engine in here. And, yep, we have strafing jets, which... Wait, did I put those in? I don't actually remember. And we have a lot more... We have more turny-turny. We have a lot of ammo. And we need to figure out what this thing can go up against. Okay, let's go here, and let's throw it against a $1 million Sewol thing. I didn't build it. Okay, right. I think it was John. Okay. Driver, the way you're typing is actually hurting my brain. Me lol. Okay, that got butchered. Looks like a canoe, but it's sexy too. What's causing that double type? Something with mobile. Are you fat fingering? Alright, so let's throw it against just $1 million thing. We don't really have $1 million thing. Let's throw it against the old... No, that's not going to work. What were we testing against? What were people keen on testing against? Let's spawn in the Indomitable. This is the old one, by the way. The one with horrible spin clipping. Yay, nice and laggy. So let's see how this functions. Whoops! Huh. It's not the dodgiest thing in the world. The Indomitable's aim point selection might need to be tweaked because it's aiming for the Nightingales. Whoop. Oh boy. What do people say? First stream I managed to catch. Welcome! Why do people swear? For catharsis, probably. Okay, Microsoft Swift key. Alright, let's see here. What is these missiles doing? I forgot that the Indomitable has a really strong land. That might be a poor matchup. Also, why was it aiming there? Well, this is embarrassing. Turns out the Indomitable is a big ship with big guns. Where is the Indomitable on the spreadsheet? I probably need to check that. Why is my microphone blocking my screen? Stop at this instant! Microphone! Microphone. Huh. The Indomitable is over here. And I need to fix that. Alright. It's bad matchup. I do not like the front sider. SR hard BB. Oh yeah, it's hard. And I also need to tweak the spreadsheet. Alright, so I'm liking this. This doesn't feel... Here's the thing. This doesn't feel godly enough. And it's probably because its main armament is missiles. And also because it's trying to be... It's trying to be a hind. Which is a problem. Because the hind was, like, stinger bait in real life, wasn't it? Oh, dear. How do you make a helicopter godly in from the depths? I think we might have issues with that. Teams is now acting like a virus, just goes and grabs the port of anything that might be a camera that makes use of scientific equipment hard. Try it against, like, anything else, okay? Okay, you got it. Alright, just gotta remember, I haven't actually finished looking at the Indomitable itself. Alright, let's throw it against... Let's throw it against... The Indomitable is more expensive than his monster lambs. Okay, got it! Let's find a $1 million Lakava. Let's throw it against the Kakava HQ. Let's see if could Sewol actually win the war. This is also testing against one of my designs, which is hilarious and fun. There we go. That's what missiles do when they're actually missiling properly. This is one of the funkiest things I've ever seen, honestly. Also, is it bad that I'm rooting for the HQ that I made? Whee! Lamb Slam, rather proud of that Lamb Slam. Yep. Heli could make a bit more use of Sewol's fleet colors. I think so. Okay, excellent. Sewol HQ is getting clobbered. That is nice. We do like that. Is that laser guided? Yes, it is. And this is why, people, it is a good idea to stick lasers on the rear of your frontsiders. It's not bad because it's your baby. Hey, some locked lug blue stripes. Yeah, usually go black and white, but blue could work too. By the way, is anyone interested to continue the other SR Godly Heli I started? You know what? You know what? Actually, no. I've had a go at the Sewol Heli, and like basically any design flaws with this thing is probably my fault. Since that's still open, yeah. Right. So this helicopter it still doesn't feel as godly as other things, but you know what? It'll frickin' do. Not every godly has to be invincible. By the way, that was supposed to spell light. Some light blue stripes, yeah. You know what? I'm happy. I declare... Alright, we need to name this thing. What do we name this thing, people? Who was it? John suggested calling this thing the Nighthawk? I actually kind of want to call it the Crocodile, because... fun fact... the Russian name for the Mill Mi-28 attack helicopter was crocodile, or which means crocodile. Behind, yeah. I suggest Ika. Little Ika is a fat fluff, and this heli is a fat fluff too. Test against a sub. Okay. Croco is fun. Alright then. No such thing as an invisible ship in this game. Wait, what? Okay then. Right, let's test against a submarine, simply because you say so. Let's throw it against a submarine that is roughly equivalent, or just any submarine. Come on, we can dance if we want to. I don't know why that song's in my head. Because if it don't dance and if it don't dance, I want to go back to bed. Okay, oh, wrong one. Submarine. So Old Republic is the only one with submarines. So I guess the Vanguard. Which is probably the old Vanguard now, think about it. Oh, that is a nuclear weapon. I did the thing again. Why are they being so peaceful? Ah, right, they're on the same team. Oh dear. Is an invincible ship. Thanks, autocorrect. Right, Augur. Ooh. Apropos, but I'll need to eat. Okay. It's getting worse. Oh no. Driver's keyboard is possessed again. This happens a lot. Okay. Alright, you say Augur. Alright. We'll throw it against the Augur. That is actually the old Augur. We want the new one. We want the new, exciting Augur. And... Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. And... Grrr. On Stone Light colors, just for giggles. Oh, that's the old Augur. They can't use his guns to shoot planes. Yeah, which is why I spawned to the new one. The new Augur. Alright, so... Aha! I believe that bread is doing something here. And the Augur is too low for some reason. Aha! It has apparently bamboozled the Augur's, Oh! Wow, that's the most successful torpedo volley I've ever seen done to the Augur. It is also apparently very confused. Where did its missile volley go? Hello, Sean! Welcome, welcome! Oh. A sub-canoe, that's the plane. So what happens here? Aha, that's what happens here. Interesting. Okay, yeah, nope. Okay, this is a godly. If it can beat the Augur, it's doing good. Although the missiles are a little inaccurate, but you know what? You know what? It's also burning a submarine underwater, which is always hilarious. Huh, this thing... Alright, so this thing can just eat a missile volley and can take the... Yep, that's godly. Well done, team. Like I didn't even see the torps. Yeah, we talked about this earlier, so we'll chat about scuttle settings, like thrustercraft having some out of control, subs getting too low. Testing big attack helicopter? Yes! This is our godly helicopter, which, since... I don't know, no one suggested anything that really, like, blows me mind. So I think we are going to call this thing the Crocodile. That was the plane being too low, I think. Oh, right. Watch that thing ruin my Platono playthrough. Just watch. Okay, I'm a happy chappy. I like this thing. So let us now do this. And we're going to go here, and we're going to rename Godly Helicopter Final, and we're going to go here, and we're going to rename some AIs, just for giggles. Captain EPY. That's funny. Isn't Crocodile 2 Amphi? True. That is true. Yeah, check Amphi for... Whoop, yep, check... yep, alright. Good point, people. Good point, people. I got excited. Okay, so, Control F. Crocodile... Nope, the Amphi doesn't have a crocodile for some reason. They have alligators. Alright, so maybe not crocodile. Why not a name that sounds similar to Hind? Alright, so what... alright, yeah. So a hind is a kind of deer. And remember, that's the NATO name, so... But then again, this is a, like, smush of a... This is Cold War. Valkyrie, originally of twigs which are based on MiGs. Oh, hind. Hindenburg, and make it very explodable. I don't want to work on this thing anymore. We've already had, like, 4 different people work on it. Alright, so let's look up... Hind. Animal. So I'm looking up hind. A hind is a female deer, especially a red deer. So we could call this the stag. I didn't know that. Alright, hold on. Hang on. We just learned something. A hind is a female deer. I didn't know that at all. Huh. Next to whoa thing. Look up cool helicopter names. I think I actually... No, stag doesn't work well with this, I don't think. Moose? Does this thing vibe like moose to anyone else? I don't know if it does. Moose? Big flying thing. You know what? I'm gonna look up cool helicopter names. Cool helicopter names. Fantasy name generators. What? FantasyNameGenerators.com. Huh. For all kinds of helicopters. Nicknames rather than codenames, creatives. Huh. Alright, well... Growler is a fun... Alright, let me show you the frickin' site I've found. Right, so probably lots of cookies. Oh, go away, warehouse advert. But yeah, helicopter name generator. Immediately it gives us, Growler, Feather, Mjolnir, Thor, Broxa, Brule, Orb, Hydra, Omen, and Pandora. So, I don't like that site. I'm gonna get off it. Oh god, fantasy names. It's gonna sound like some elf or something. Put it to a poll? Wait, there's a generator for heli... Yep! Orb, community engagement and all that bollocks. I don't want to overthink this. It's not that hard. It's not that overthinkable. Yeah, Alright. What has 3 humps? Alright. Wait, what if we smush hind and crocodile? What if you combined a deer and a crocodile? What would you get? You get Bovarasuchus. Mutated camel. I think, yeah, camel. Dromedary, perhaps. No. Bactrian. No. Name the hind name is often used for a plane. Yeah. Crind. Crinoid? Oh, damn it. Okay, so... You know what? When in doubt, do Latin. So, I'm gonna go into Google Translate. Google Translate. And I'm gonna go from English to Latin. Fat. Pinguis.
Pinguis.
Do we want to call it that? Because it is a chubby heli. Quite narrow from the front, though. Churnable camel. Should use the NATO name for the MiG-15. I don't want to do that. That would be rude. As to fire the Pingu nukes. I don't want to add that. Alright, so Google Translate to Latin. Let's go... large. Magnum? So let's go large. Flying thing. Volans. Oh yeah, Volans is... oh. Interesting. If we type in large flying thing into Google Translate, it's Magnae res volantes. Or we could do deliberately bad Latin and just say... Magnovolans. That actually is large flight. It's bad Latin, but I'm kind of cool with that. For some reason, my predictions are... okay. Helicopters do look fun. It's like they're starting and changing camo really fast. That does look weird. Yeesh. Raven, large male in Latin is a Mart reference. Okay, then. I think I like... alright, what do people think about, Magnavolans? Because, I just like that because it's like it's just like, you know what? Large fly. That's what it is. Alright, so just for giggles and while we're thinking about that, feel free to keep coming up with names, by the way. I'm going to throw this thing against the new Indomitable just for giggles. The blades are a frame rate thing, yeah. Alright, so Godly Helicopter. Let's put you in Stoneland Presence just for giggles. And let's see this guy just for giggles. Something about its big forehead. I mean, hold on. Right, so in hardware colors, that's what that looks like. What does this look like in Stonelight colors? Pretty dope, actually. Wow. Okay, let's see Google Translate for... big forehead. Franz Magna. Franz Magna Volans. I don't know, guys. Actually, like, was it large male in Latin? Yeah. Male Magna. I don't know. I think, yeah, we could just call it that. Large male is just like... could be a Mart reference, or like... I actually really like Magna Volans. Call it the five-head. King Kaput. Oh, boy. Alright, I like Magna alright, so I'm gonna put it to a poll. Magna Volans or Franz Magna. So let's do here. Where is a new poll? Manage poll. New poll. Helicopter name. Big flying. Hold on. Volans. Big flying. Or Franz Magna, big forehead. And start. Alright. Adipim survey for fat deer. Nope, I've decided we're gonna do either big forehead or big flying. What are people thinking? Oh boy. It is actually hanging on pretty well, all things considered, although this thing has a lambs like you wouldn't believe. Oof. Alright, so I think big forehead is winning by looks of it. I do like this thing. I think it's quite cool. It is not the most godly thing, but then again, it is a frickin' helicopter, so that does make it a lot harder to make it, For my pancakes, I had to import proper golden syrup. Well done. That's very relevant to the stream. Thank you. I nearly called you Dr. Doolittle. What? I mean, it is a thrustercraft, but it's a thrustercraft pretending to be a helicopter, which limits its magic ability somehow. Okay, then. Looks like... Yeah, so far looks like Franz Magna is winning. Simply because Big Forehead is like... It's just kind of funny. I do have to say, this thing is surviving decently well considering what is shooting at it. That lambs on the Indomitable is something else. Wow. That's what you get if you try and use a sensible amount of missiles on your helicopter. Helicopters are kind of just worse than proper thrusters since it has to look like a helicopter. Yeah, that's the point. It'll live forever against the Indomitable, it just can't ever kill it. APS is the thing it's most durable against. Oh, neat! Awesome! Although, considering it was eating, considering it was, like, eating fire from the Argyr, like it was no problem, that is, yeah, if nothing else, this thing is damn tough. You're gonna struggle to kill it. Alright then. We've only got a few seconds left. I think front Big Forehead is gonna be what how it wins. By forever, do you mean it's losing blocks really quickly? Okay, well done, team. A lot of things happen here. How does it do against swarms? Good point. Just for giggles, we should test that. Alright. Can we have a I voted for Big Forehead emote? Nope, but you can make yourself a t-shirt. I don't know how we could have that emote. Or like 2 ships instead of 1. Alright, we'll test it against our illegal swarm, shall we? Actually, no, we won't. What shall we do? Right, so first things first, I want to go here, load this in, and save it as Franz Magna. So let's go here, let's go to Soil Updated, let's go to Helicopter, and we're gonna name it... Hooray! It has a name! Yay! I'm putting that on my spreadsheet! I'm putting that on my spreadsheet! I will show you my spreadsheet! Hopefully no one arrests me. Hell yeah! As you're decorating and John, so we can do this. Finally! That took a long time, didn't it? That's the longest godly ever. Franz Magna. Woo! Alright, so I'm just gonna open up this slot. Started. Slot. I don't know. Is that going to be confusing? I don't know. I don't know. Brand new color. Yellow, just to make it eye-catching. Against one should do occasion until the laser turret gets shot off. Just updated the Erdium so it fits the rules. Oh, hell yeah! Alright, let's go find that again. Where is it? Let's go re-look at that while we're here. Okay then, Franz Magna. Whee! I'm so happy. Alright, so... Ah, damn it, I still have to... Alright, let's look at the... Let's firstly test to see how this does against a swarm of nonsense, because that'll be funny. Let's go with Thunderclap. What the hell's the Thunderclap? How well do you do against the Kelvin? Let's throw you against the Kelvin. Kelvin's a cool guy, right? I think the Nightingales, if nothing else, are going to clean up here. I think it does just well, it does pretty good against swarms, all things considered, because it backpedals at 100 meters per second. Okay, then. Ooh. Yeah, the Kelvins are actually pretty laser-proof because they have shields and smoke, but apart from that... Also, it looks like a lot of things with, like, not fire and forget missiles, it needs its target prio tweaked. But against 4 thunderstorms. We need to move on. Alright, so it's okay against swarms because it's fast enough that, like, it's hard to swarm it. Alright, let's have a look here. So I'm literally just gonna leave these here. I should really go chuck these somewhere else. Alright, so let's look at the... Actually, we already cleared the Indomitable, so I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to go, where is the Indomitable? It is now green. Because it's been fixed. Fixed. Splendid. Alright, so now let's go over here. So we'll updated ships. Ta-da! Perfect! Right. That ticks things off. Godly helicopter, done. Needs passive sonar. Okay then, so now let's go get the updated Erdium, because that's good. Do 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 do. Are we in the water? Yes, we are. Whoopsie poopsie.
Listening. Moving out.
Do, 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 do. They were really fun to deco, by the way. Dodging missiles like a pro. I did put a current target multiplier on the main. I guess it wasn't enough. Yeah, it's quite finicky. Yep. Okay. Perfect. All right then. Thank you, WDPS. Who done said that? Hey, Steam actually updated it. It did. Sometimes Steam comes through. Okay, there. It wouldn't be a stream if it wasn't for like, things trying to make sweet, sugary love to each other. Alright, me like this. Me like this. Me take it. Me take. I take. Oh, just let me check to see. Good, good, good. And the Erdium Swarm goes to Concave, and it goes to drones, and it goes to here. And it goes on the spreadsheet! Yay! Well, it was on the spreadsheet, but now it's on the spreadsheet, but better. And it's green! Hooray! Right, so we've got one less godly drone, but we've got another medium one. Bonk. Don't you bonk me! You saw what you saw, or were you bonking the planes? Don't bonk the planes, it's illegal. Let's throw this against way too many commodities, because it's ad break time. It's ad break time. Let's go with how many commodities? Actually, we can go alphabetical. Commodity. Commodity. Meow. Right, this definitely won't be laggy as balls. Okay. Oh, we must. I want to see this. Yeah, you missed. Okay then. Kablooey! Hey, most of the drones are currently taking a dip. Well, oops. Oh no. Oopsie daisy. Alright, webcam. And add. See you soon! wonderful screen we have. Oh, the most exciting screen ever. Slightly more exciting. There we go. Once again. Oh no. The people. They will get bored. Quick. More commodities. I haven't brewed me coffee yet. Go forth. And I'm coldy. I'm a cold person. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see here. iStream actually did it. Alright, I need to turn the webcam back on. I just remembered. Also, I'm cold. I'm cold. You can't see it. I'm putting my clothes back on. Oh, it's so hot and spicy. Oh, looks like I put chat in the wrong place. Oh no. I just realized that chat, you are not in the middle of the screen where you deserve to be. Okay then. Or where shall you go? Chat, where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? I'll put you over here. Face. Yes, I know. Ah! Alright, let me catch up on chat quickly. Alright. Also, the Iridium is supposed to spawn thunderclaps, and I'm pretty sure I forgot to set up the spawner correctly. You probably did set it up correctly, it's just that you need to spawn the nuke blueprint. You need to upload the nuke blueprint as well, if that makes sense. It needs to be uploaded separately in order to spawn things. I'm just gonna add a note. Supposed to spawn thunderclaps. Doesn't really need to, though. It's interesting enough. Let's see here. Honestly, commodities has lived longer than I expected. Take a look at the website's front page for a second. Damn. Oh, we are the most organized people. 07. It would need to be the same file path if you have test9 installed. Okay, in before, stalemate before, diff route. What does in before mean? Well, it means in before. Reload 5 to 7 workdays. Yep, I see it. Question, can you rotate chat? You know what? That's a good point. Well, I just realized I didn't vote in that poll at all. And, let's go on OBS and see if we can rotate chat. I'm curious. Chat? Can we rotate you? I don't know if we can. Hold on. Let's see here. Nope, we cannot rotate chat. Sorry, chat. You are unrotatable. Unrotatable. Completely. It's the thunderclap in test 9 so you can point the spawn to the blueprint in the campaign folder. Well, there's not much point doing it for me here. I have made a note on the spreadsheet. We'll transfer to anyone who also has test 9 installed. Or it should, anyway. Yeah, I'm not currently updating the test things right now. Just focusing on getting the blueprints sorted. The information is all there. Alright. Can you make chat really big? Okay, well, chat really big just looks like this. Whoop. Oh, look how sad Ilyaval is. Right. Just for giggles, I'm going to leave chat to be very big right now. It's the same folder structure, so it should work. I mean, sure. Hold on. Let's go find it. Hold on a minute. Nah. Alright, let's do that. Alright. So, chat, you're big now. Congratulations. This definitely will not be distracting. What was it? The thunderclap? Do I have the thunderclap blueprint? Hello, Mom, I'm on TV! Yes, you are! To throw the latest in call test on fun. Not specifically asking you to wonder. Just not wondering how easy that one thing would be. Not easy, unfortunately. The map editor is terrible. In the folder with the incomprehensible name. Look how grown up we are. You're so big! Look how big you are! Okay. Alright. That's enough of you being big, chat. I revoke your bigness. I'm shrinking you. You've gone insane with power. There you go. I'm gonna put you over here. No. Oh well. All right, let's go. Where do we go? Build. So if I was one of these guys, why does it have RTGs? That's weird. Right, so I'm assuming. Aha! Blueprint Spawner. Alright, workshop items. Alright, so Thunderclap ICBM. Where is the Thunderclap? I don't know where it is. Is it in here? I'm not sure I have it. Or is it here? I don't think I have it. Is the like... Whoop! Thank you. Pretty sure we're still bigger than before. Yeah, I left you a little bit big. Oh, geez. I've been meaning to run the script again to generate an updated test version, but even with the script, it's a pain, yeah. It would be good to have the latest version with BW folder, dang it. Like, yeah, there's literally no point. Okay. Didn't mean you, Boris. I was saying the builder could do it. Okay, gotcha. Okay, oh, right. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I misunderstood. Okay, and I misunderstood the instructions. I misunderstood the instructions. I misunderstood the instructions, and I'm going to need to put some stuff into the changelog. Alright, where's the changelog? Gimme. Alright, so what have we done here? We have added the Erdium Swarm. Alright, I need to type all this. Let me show you what I'm typing. Just for giggles. So there's something happening on screen. So, start off with Glacave Dominion. Hold on, I'm just gonna type this Glacave. This is not the changelog itself. I'm gonna type it up properly on the website later. Okay, so Glacave. Erdium Swarm. Drone Squad. Added. So wall. What do we call it? What did we call it? I've already forgotten. Hold on, what was the poll? There's poll, view results. Franz Magna, alright. Magna. Whoops. Helicopter. Added. There we go. And what else? What else? That was wrong. Okay. So, whoa. Song ship. Re-added. So, whoa. So, whoa. Indomitable ship. Re-added. Chimera still needs passive sonar. Also, alright, so now, rule changes, because there's some additions to the rules that we kind of need to add. So I'm going to go here, just so people can see. One of which is no EMP only craft, which I don't think there are any craft. It is just a precaution. So let's see, EMP. Do. Are not allowed to use EMP as their only damage type. Not fun. Alright, so there we go. Stress on Dome will re-accepted due to being fixed. Yep. Who's leaving? Okay, see you for the 5th time. Yay. Okay, see you. Last guy's missing. Maybe should have been more good. If you just copy or paste and follow the updated craft file, that kind of exists. I mean, again, it's not so simple as getting that into the actual test version, so there's that. I'm going to make a note of that rule change. Change log, go, where's change log? Change log? Why did I do that? Alright, so rule change. And there's another rule change we need to do. And that is, alright, so we've done that. And okay, it's not a rule change, so to speak, but it's removing soul ship classifications because they're not that helpful. Except for the carriers. So the question is, what does that mean? Because what do you call it? Let's show you what I mean here. So looking at all this, the ships for this is like corvette, frigate, destroyer, light cruiser, cruiser, battleship. Is like, this is so bloody vague that I'm tempted just to say this as like small ship, big ship. Let's see. If that's not what I meant, but it's fine, it can wait, not super important. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so what is the new thing here? Because what is the difference between a corvette and a frigate? What is the difference between a destroyer and light cruiser? Because this is all so bloody vague. And between all of these, it's like hard to tell. It's very inconsistent, like within the categories, or like how expensive all these things are. Also, they're probably not going to be named that. You still want to distinguish between some because they're different sizes and the qualities, and one would be much bigger than another. Yeah. So I think small ships, medium ships, big ships. I'm trying to think here. The Admiral Hyperion's pretty big. Consecration is like that. IRL ships are super vague now. Yeah, it's like, it's really vague. It's why we need to change this. Alright, so I'm going to make this small ships, medium ships, big ships. Let's see here. And maybe fuse all the carrier categories together, because that might work well. That's vague in the scene since you studied their history. No, because they've changed so much. Like, if you look at the history of, like, warships, it's like, what a frigate used to be has changed so much that, like, what does the word frigate even mean now? Coastal with multiple ships in them, namely around. Their change is not really any standard anymore. Yeah, it's like, all of them have guided missiles these days. All of them have helicopters on them. All of them, etc., etc. So it's like, Alright, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say... I think, yeah, battlecruiser is like, what the hell does that mean? Yeah, battlecruiser is such a vague tactic, and like, tactic? It's such a vague term, that I think we're just gonna go with, battleship, people do know what that means, because it's a big ship with big guns on it. But the others, not really any standard anymore, yeah, so... I'm literally just gonna do this is... More ships... And medium ships and large ships. Gonna get rid of that, and I'm literally just going to fuse all these as carriers. Destroyer, cruiser, battleship, carrier. Yeah. We decide what we see out of it and do a bounty. I think so. Blame the Washington Treaty. I also do. Five-class ship. Extra small, small, medium, big, huge. Yeah, that's kind of what. Alright, so that is what we're going with. And it also means that we've actually, all of these slots are filled, thankfully. So it means that when we rebuild or like retrofit a bunch of these, because we do have to do that in the future, we have more creative freedom, which is probably a good thing. Also, the consecration is pretty big, actually, so we probably need to move that. The Admiral Hyperion is also kind of big. Oh well. Maybe I should just literally do just ships. As a cruiser usually have more... Oh yeah, once you get... since it should be a more distinct category if they didn't leave battleships at 35 tons. It's like, yeah... The Washington Naval Treaty was almost 100 years ago, so... In fact, it was over 100 years ago, so not worth arguing about now. Alright, so I'm just gonna put that in the change log. Is, Right, so... Simplified Civil Republic ship categories on graph spread sheet. Also means that how small is small? I don't know. No one asked that. Okay, good. We have our change log. Done. Okay, so now we can do maybe... Alright, what did I do here? Alright, I've done everything on my immediate to-do list with the stream, which means we have about 40 minutes to do one difficulty shuffle. Babies. Babies! Nowadays, a lot of babies don't really build cruisers. No kidding. Babies are in navies. Okay. Let's autocorrect, autocorrupt. Arleigh Ticonderoga is a cruiser, but the Burke is slightly bigger. Yep. How many babies does it take to build a cruiser? I mean, if you wait for them to grow up, then the same amount of adults it takes, probably. Everything is a frigate. Alright, so, the difficulty shuffle must continue in the last 40 minutes here. Alright, go away. Go away. Alright, so here we go. Let's see here. Alright, so what we got here... Alright, the Vanguard submarine. We can do one Vanguard. Alright, so the Tyranny is being worked on, I believe. And I'm also gonna make this like that. Right, Vanguard. 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 Van Gogh. Van Gogh. Van Gogh. Okay, wait, what? Oh. Nope, okay, we're good. Nope, we're good. Right, Vanguard. 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 We should probably look at the Vanguard, because as fascinating as the spreadsheet is, it's not really it doesn't really make the best television, so... Vanguard. Vanguard. Please guard my van. Here we go. I think we saw this, actually. 1 million smacker submarine. Complete with nukes. So, Republic. There we go. Look at her being all Vanguard-y. And look at that thing doing donuts above her. Alright then, so this is 1 million smackers. Disclaimer, the stream does not support child labor. Lol. Yep. Vanguard is 100% godly. I'm also... Question is, how many bags to take a fuel accuser if they turn it biofuel? I don't like this line of thought. The 3 big swords of the Vanguard put up by far the best fight against the Helia when I was testing, despite also being the cheapest. How many cruisers does it take to build a baby? Well, if you include Probably not that much. Probably only a fraction of cruiser, if you count the crew as part of the cruiser. You can't spell cruiser without crew. My spelling's perfect. I'm back. Welcome back, Azusa. We love your helicopter. We've even named it. It's called the... What did we call it? What did we call it? Oh, we call it the Franz Magna, which literally is bad Latin for big forehead. As in Emily's son of a gun. Okay, focus, and I'm too warm at... Ah! I punched my headphones off my head again. The one and only cruiser, yep. Not my heli, it's a group project heli. That's what I meant. The helicopter you worked on. Alright, what did we want to do? Where is... the Great Expert Difficulty Shuffle? Vanguard. Okay, so the one function... so the first thing it's gonna fight is the Augur. Then looking at the spreadsheet, the Raider is the other thing it's gonna fight. Raider... Excuse me. Radar. Alright, so there's only 5 tests we really need to do here, because it's gonna fight the Augur anyway. Alright, so first things first. This thing versus Augur. Who wins? This thing spawns nukes. So hold on. We also need to check that this thing actually does spawn nukes. It spawns blue tips. Let's see there. Alright, that's valid. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Why is all this almost been blocked? Okay, that's valid. It does do it. It does the trick. Alright then, let's spawn this against the Augur. Like so. Starlight Presence Submarine for maximum irony's sakes. How to laser turret on there. You should be, it's very good. You can't say gamer without saying gay. Well, you can't. You do literally say the sound. You just don't say the spelling. And that's why all gamers have some gay in them. What exactly that means depends on the individual gamer. I'm funny. I'm a funny bunny, I swear. Alright. So are you gay? I personally am not gay, but as gamer, there is the sound. The gay joke. Also, Automod held that. That was funny. Alright, so... low power? What? Alright, so everybody fired things. Yeah, I think the Augur is not good at dealing with, suicide craft. Actually, it might be... oh, gods. I forgot that the blue tip does this. This is why you do not approach. Okay, no, the Augur is actually good at dealing with kamikaze stuff. Oh, supercavitation shells, say hello. Supercavitation shells, say hello. Alright, so wait a minute. Hold on. The Augur is 1.3. The Vanguard is... yeah, it is a 1v1. It is a 1v1. I was correct. Question is, it only will take 1 or 2 of these torps to absolutely ruin the Vanguard's day. Question is, will that happen? Whoopsie daisy. Tickled your butt. Ah, that did not do much. Right, so this is a stalemate. Neither of these two can, like, really effectively damage each other by the looks of it. Only the blue tip XPM, which doesn't spawn in battle only at the start. Oh, right. So it's like absence, but not. Wait, what? Regular blue tip does not have ejectors. Okay. Gotcha. Oh. I think the Vanguard just shot its own nuke. That is something I've found can happen sometimes. Alright, so this is a very, very, very slow fight. We'll call it a draw, which definitely means that the Vanguard is godly. So, stalemate. Stalemate. Let's try against the Raider. Raider, Raider, Raidy, Raidy, Raider. Raider, 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 Raider. Vanguard, Vanguard, Vanny, Vanny, Vanguard, Vanny, Vanny, Vanny. Went to the tested it age ago. Needs to get some good torps hit in. Vanguard can't really do much. Yeah. Poor drone is just getting shredded over and over again. That is the problem with just the only thing above the water is this little flying friend. Oh boy. So then we go over here. Raider. Alright, so Vanguard is 1.1 is 101 million smackers. Is roughly a million materials. This is around 200,000, so it is a 5v1. Wait, is this in a squad? Wait, what did I just do? Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, nope, I did that. I did all of that wrong. I did all of that so wrong. Oh. Alright, so Vanguard, one Vanguard. Just one. As a treat. Alright, and then 5... What was it? Raiders. I remember this thing. I did not have enough torpedoes. It will be the easy, they said. Single Cave ships, they said. It will be easy, they said. Oh, that's funny. Alright, hopefully this isn't too horribly laggy. And go over here. Right, this is definitely not gonna be laggy. Border stretch. Okay, I do think it needs to be tested against a larger surface or aircraft under the intended target category. You know what? You got a fair point. You got a fair point. I will type that. Alright, me fella, me lads. Kill each other, please. Yeah, we just haven't used it much at all so far. Yeah, like, a lot of things, they don't really have an intended target, but, like, this thing is a submarine, and it needs to fight ships. What kind of ship shall it fight? Should it... I think the Indomitable. I want to see that. Indomitable. Just because, like, you know, for giggles. I want to see what happens. This is laggy as balls. This is laggy as balls. Oh, dear. So, this is why I personally like to set, nukes to fly above the target and then drop down on them. Against submarines, you need to do this. Why are the torpedoes going for the tiny fella? That's a lot of torpedoes. And all of these guys are running away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's winning? Is anybody winning? There's a lot of stuff. Okay. Interesting. That is one way to do torpedo defense. Is just fill the entire, low power, what the hell? Oh god, so what's happening? Aha! Their little drone friend. Oh yeah, both, yeah, these are very similar submarines. Bob. And... Bob. Oh yeah, these were both made by the same person. I was thinking that they were quite similar. Questionable Goose says some rough emissions and a healthy dose of approximation. I determined that the immense class carrier would need to burn roughly 3,000 babies per second to power it. Okay then, commodities should be bumped to godly. They're both Arnat. Oh, right! Rest in peace, Arnat. I hope you're not actually... I hope the Arnat's doing well. What efficiency do you expect the babies to burn at? Chat, why are we talking about this? Please do not fuel nuclear-powered aircraft carriers with babies. Babies are not nuclear fuel. I should not have to tell you this. Alright, so this is another big fat stalemate by the looks of it. Possibly because the raiders are, their target prio is going for the nukes. Oh gods. Oh gods. Help. Game just kind of froze. Oh dear, this might be another big fat stalemate. People don't really test their submarines against other submarines, do they? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Should I actually write an email to Arnett? Like, please do, actually. Because I'm actually starting to be slightly worried. Like, maybe it's just life. Maybe it's just, I don't know. But yeah, like, no pressure to join the project again if they don't want to. But just make sure they're doing alright. That would be good, thank you. He stopped working on Barons of the North too. I'm guessing he's done. Yeah. I think, like, people shouldn't be annoyed by saying, like, you okay, dude? Yeah, we don't mean to pressure him to come back. Just check he's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Vanguard is losing this just because it's being outmassed. It is being outmassed by the looks of it. Also, it's firing missiles uselessly. Yep, it's so... Yeah, cost equivalent. I think the Raider might actually be very strong. Although the Vanguard does spawn nukes. Alright, so Vanguard is losing. Alright, so Vanguard Raider... Vanguard lost. But Raider... more specialized for submerged targets. Right, tough to duck. See how you do. The Vanguard is not... Okay, yeah. 50 minutes... Dragon Cross... Why the Google AI summary... Frickin' Google AI summary. I swear to peanuts. Alright, I'm shrinking chat just a little bit. Just a smidge. Actually, also chat, you know what? I really like it when you were just sitting nicely underneath me right here. Sit underneath me, chat. It's warm. Why did I say that? Why did I have to be weird? Google AI is a sin. Yep. I wonder how soon it will be before some religious groups just say, like, AI is a sin. God gave you your brain. You must use it. I don't know if any of them actually will do that. I don't know. I don't know what people are doing. That's the annoying thing about living in the 21st century misinformation age. It's like, there's so much stuff you can't see what's happening. Convert calories into the tech bros own religion now. The tech bros own most things, honestly. Oh no. There I go. Quick, look at the yellow submarine. Look at it. Okay, my bad. I opened up a can of worms of real talk. Okay then. Vanguard did not win there. Alright, tough to duck. Meh, meh. Meh, meh. Meh, 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 meh. Meh. Num 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 num. Planes. Date tufted duck. And big Tazwa. But Bodan, it's a black submarine. There was some yellow on it. I don't see a yellow one. It was the energy released from burning meat. No! You know what? I don't feel too bad about accidentally bringing up real talk, considering that somebody is talking about like how much energy you get from burning babies. I feel just fine now. I think we're okay. Right, let's see. And let's see what happened. Oh, right. Anti-aircraft nuclear weapons. Okay then. Yep. Yep, okay, this thing is got godly AA just in terms of what the nuclear weapons can do. Oh boy. Oh boy. No! Maneuver! Someone clip that. That was awesome. Just the nukes be like, I got him. No, I got him. I got him. No, I got him. Oh boy. Oh boy. I assume babies are 50% meat. I didn't want to think about that. Oh no, chat. I don't want to talk about burning babies. Can we talk about anything else? I really hope you aren't planning anything. Chat, what are you planning? The thought experiment is how can we fuel anything by burning babies? Oh no. Alright, I'm just gonna say that the Vanguard won this one. Nukes can actually catch fast jets. Surely good. Alright, Assassin Squad. Remember, we're gonna spawn in ass. So that's updated. Apologize for starting this. You know what? Sometimes it goes. Oh boy. Estimate for funnies. Yeah, I got it. Hitting the plane with those guns. I stand Soylent Green. I mean, we can switch from burning to how many do we need to put in hamster wheels to run the carrier? Probably a lot more. Or not. Because then you need to calculate, like, how much food you need to feed the babies. Honestly, it's probably just more sensible to wait for the babies to grow up and then, like, have grown humans run on the hamster wheel, because they're bigger, longer legs, more energy efficient, I guess. Oh god, now I'm joining in the freaking conversation, aren't I? Vanguard. And I don't want to make them either. Just go through the motions, I guess. Anyone read a modest proposal? I don't want to. I think I sadly have to say that babies aren't a very good fuel source. Yeah, I think they're better. Babies are better, put to use. Just, you let them grow up and then they do fun things like make cartoons and stuff like that. I like how that's the first thing I thought of. Alright, I don't think the assassins are actually going to, or the nuke's gonna collide. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. If they collide again. Oh, boy. Whoa! Okay, then. Yep. Ouch. Is this thing damaged at all? I don't think it is. Then again, I think the assassins are kind of like, I think the assassins are out-materialed here. How much do the assassins cost? They're like 300k or something. Yeah, no, this, the odd huge torpedo is not gonna manage this. Nice traces. Yep, this is pretty godly. Boy. That's very dark. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is a dark stream. This is a dark stream. Vanguard is quite good. Alright, so I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say... 1. Torp proof shoots down planes. Alright, now we're gonna throw it against the pursuers, although honestly it's already beaten. I'm just gonna skip the pursuers because yeah, we know. Alright, now let's throw this thing against the Indomitable. Because we only have about 10 minutes. I'm quite happy to end the stream slightly early because I feel like it. Think due to the potato famine? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, no, it was, oh boy, the Irish potato famine. It's what happens when, you actually are growing enough. Well, it's what happens when there's potato blight, but you are growing enough crops to feed people, but you insist on hoarding it and selling it instead. Yeah, and people wonder why the Irish still have a little bit of a grudge against the English to this day. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? The Irish don't call it a famine. Yeah, no, I don't think they would. Although, to be honest, a famine is just people starving to death, and what actually causes the famine is generally human incompetence. Alright, so, this thing is fighting a big ship, as it does. Is it? It is below the surface. Uh-oh! Those are the nastiest damn nukes in the whole damn world. Look how far they went in here. Damn. Yeah, I don't think the Indomitable is winning this. Battleship says, hello. Does this have it? Okay, cool. Wow, that got in deep. Jeez. Those initial... Yeah, this is godly. This is absolutely a godly design. There's no question. Gah. Stuck in buffering hell. Refresh! It was very competent, just evil. To shoot down at least one, but it didn't even Good question. Interesting. Okay, see you are orange. Bye-bye. Alright, I'm just going to do some things here. Indomitable. Vanguard. Clobbers it. With nukes. With nukes. Godly. I might be more scared of the Vanguard than I am of the Augur, actually. The Augur has a lot of missiles and stuff, but probably if you drop torpedoes right on top of it, you can deal with it. Those blue tips are, like, shockingly scary. Okay, then. Also, nice touch that it's only the first few blue tips which have those ammo ejector things. It's a big deal. Alright, so let us, I do want to show people... I want to show people the violence, but also I want to show people the spreadsheet shuffle, which is important. Alright, so, the shuffle. Vanguard, godly, no question. In fact, we already have a slot for that, so that's nice. So Vanguard goes up here. Vanguard moved godly. Do I need to do that? No, I don't. Ta-da! The Vanguard just has infinite health. If memory serves. I mean, yo, hey, random top tab, welcome! It's been a while. See, with this kind of nuke, the way you make yourself just fully immune is having the center of mass outside the craft. The horseshoe craft is supreme. Look at it being confused. Man, I love the way they have to hate to do angles sensibly. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think the what's it? The Indomitable has a monster lambs, doesn't really have a offensive laser, so to speak. So we've done one shuffle, and that's very good. Okay, so we've done well here. Let's review what we've done this stream, because I'm done. I want to stop. What have we done? We have accepted a new vehicle, the Erdium, and that thing which I never remember the name of, the Franz Magna. Franz Magna. It's Magnus. It's Maggie. We've accepted Maggie. Strife Song and Indomitable are back in the game because they've been fixed. The Chimera is mostly fixed, but it still needs some tweaks. It needs some to make sure its torp defense needs to be made working. And so all ship classifications have been simplified, and we've added a rule against EMP-only vehicles. And I don't think there are any EMP-only vehicles in this whole campaign so far. So I don't think we've inconvenienced anyone there. They are very large. You can't really spawn ejector nukes in battle anyway because the clips aren't empty. Oh, true. Bring them into some vehicle to start. They're full. Okay, true. Now I want to see this for fight cost equivalent triumphs that they don't really have good nuke defenses. I just remember I have like 4 unfinished craft for this campaign. Yeah, I think you have some slots reserved. Let's just check here. Let's go here. Random. Yep. You have at least 1 slot reserved. The Hard Walker for Amphitasma. If nothing else, the Indomity Bombity, the Indomity Bombity is it's let's see, who's gonna run out of materials first? I don't know. One of the annoying things about nukes, honestly, is that the fact that they do just go for center of mass consistently, and like literally no other weapon does that. In case anyone's wondering, I want to warm myself by this burning ship, because I feel like watching the Indomity Bombity getting Indomity blown up, because my helicopter failed. Hardwalker, yeah. With the exceptions of the Audacious and the Hell. Wow, this thing's been gutted and it's still moving and shooting, which is impressive, honestly. Has the... Right, so the Vanguard has not actually taken any damage by the looks of it. None whatsoever. It also has the timing of those nukes down pat. Like, the moment a nuke hits the target, another one is already on the way. It fixed a lot of the problems with the lamplight. Splendid! True, but boat float. Boat float? Boat float. If nothing else, the Indomitable is being very battleshipy. That's a nice screenshot. The Indomity Bombity. The Tom Bombadil. That is a crap ton of lambs, my goodness. That is touching heavy armor directly. Oops. You gotta love the Indomity Bombity. It would give more... I actually meant to suggest to the driver that he could maybe re-arm the Indomitable with crams. I do know he likes his crams. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, that would be pretty fun. Honestly, yeah, but the problem with crams is that they're so block heavy. And this thing has some blocks to spare. It can go 10% over. Those guns are not doing that much. Okay. Nuke go there. Nothing else. Driver did a good job making a very tanky ship. Jeez. Do we even want to... Okay, I'm gonna give this till the 2-hour mark. Let's see. The 10% allowance is there, and betting some blocks can be reduced. True, true, true. Ah, yes. Nuclear explosions. That is a lot of steam engines. It's... Oh no! Ghost superstructure! Is a nuke coming in or what? Hello? There it is! I'm just having a good time. We're just vibing. Warm yourself by this irradiated ship. It might be a little narrow for Big Cram. let's see here. How big are these turrets? I mean, no. No. You could fit a decently chunky cram in there. That'd be pretty fun. The turrets are 15-15. Yeah, 15 by 15 is plenty good enough for a big cram. This thing is rolling a little bit to the left. How is this thing still moving? Ah, that's why it's rolling to the left. Oh no! She stopped moving. She has stopped moving. Oh no! Oh no, poor Abominity Bombity. Indomity Bombity boo. Whee! I was waiting for that to happen, jeez. Also, just checking, the Vanguard, what does it do? Broadside 2.0. Loafing around, jeez. Oh, it's AI dead! Holy crap! Well then! That was a stream! Okay, well done, people. We've done things. Let me have some radiation soaking in the morning. Wow, that is very good timing. That is like, bang on time for end of stream. Right. Usual story, end of stream stuff. If you are watching this VOD later on YouTube, please subscribe. We are halfway to getting this little VOD channel monetized, and that will be very helpful for me, because it means that I can afford more instant coffee to fuel From the Depths content. Also, I wrote a book called Two of Rogues. You should read it. I am being very slow with finishing my second book. I'm probably gonna do that later. I'll tell you all about it. What else? Nothing. There's no real news. We're gonna raid out now. I asked a girl on a date and she said yes. Wait, don't you have a... Not really... Alright, there's the punchline. I was about to say, as soon as you have a girlfriend. What the hell? I love the buffer size constantly getting smaller. Oh boy. It's still happy. It is great fun to ask your partner out on dates. Board right stream when? I think we did have some of those. We wrote some lore. They're somewhere around on the... if you look in the custom campaign building playlist, you will find them. Where? I think you would have seen them already. I meant for your book. I don't know. See, the second book is already written. It's just the cover that's giving me troubles right now because I can't do painted glass. Alright, so we're gonna raid it to Neko Boy Blue because... because we can. And blue tips are being all blue and tippy. And that's it. Here we go. This thing is levitating. Why is it levitating? That's, concerning. Very concerning. Flying! From the Depths Physics. Ladies and people. Hey, that's just a theory. Don't quote game theory at me. They don't research well. Okay. Alright. Are you ready? Are you steady? Too bad! We're raiding now. Have a good one. My people need me. Have a good one, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow for more stream. Farewell!